Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm your host Massimo and I help entrepreneurs like you build a successful publishing business on Amazon KDP. Before we start, please a quick reminder, if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, do it now. Hit that bell icon to stay up to date with all our new videos. Today, it's we explore profitable keywords that I was looking at before earlier. So I just found the nice keywords on the previous video. So if you haven't watched that video, just go through and just have a look at the previous videos. And we're gonna explore more in details the books that were related to that video. So there's few books that are very interesting by self-publisher like you and me. And we're just going to go deep and dive deeper and look at what makes them successful, and the one that they're not successful, what doesn't make them successful. Okay, we ready? Let's go. Let's have a look. So the keyword we were talking about is HVAC Bible. And I was having a look at this book, which is the #1 bestseller. And we're going to realize now why. Yeah, so then we got this one here already opened, and we're going to have a look at the competition as well. What else is there, and what is working, and what is not working, what is likely to be working, and what is likely not to be working in the past, in the future. So let's have a look at this. This is #1, Mike Urson, which is a guy like me and you, self-publisher. As you can see, if we analyze his BSR, he's doing very, very well. Let's have a look. It's 7,000 in books, in paperback, sorry. Huh, it's very, very well. Let's have a look how much he's making, Mr. Mike, which is probably is going to be his name. So 7,651. I'm using this calculator, Shiny Words, or it's also Bookbeam, I think. They're probably the same company. They're using a different, there's a different name for it, but anyway. I already lost it. How much did we say is doing? 7,000. I get, you see, when you get confused, there you go, 7,651. So 7,651. This estimate is a little bit on the negative side, if you know what I mean. Like it says 31 a day. I noticed that based on my books, that when I put that number in, is a little bit always underestimating. So 31, it might be 35, it might be even more. But anyway, 31 per day. Pretty good, eh? 31 per day. Is selling it at 21.53. So if I put here, this is another tool that I'm using, KDP Amazon royalty calculator. 21, we said, sorry. 21, you need to have a look at the price track to do the calculation exactly what is, not exactly, but you need to have a rough idea. 21.53. So that's one thing that I'm not a big fan of. This number, 21.53, 21.47, you know. Just put 21.99. That's it. It's the most interesting number that you can get. So let's have a look at how many pages it's got. 268 pages. 268, and then it's 8 by 5 by 11. So 268 pages here. Yeah. 8 by 5 by 11 is this one. And it's most likely to be a black and white book. I actually know that this is a black and white book because I've seen it before. But you, first of all, if this was going to be in color, they would have mentioned this all over. Yeah. So what I'm saying is, you can have a look at the inside and everything, but most likely this book is going to be a black and white, and this is the Kindle version, which is in color. So let's have a look if he says that is in color somewhere else, just in case we get it wrong. Basic to advanced, so like this A+, they're very nice, but this is most likely to be 150 diagrams, illustration, understanding, engageable. So you see, I don't think the inside, the paperback version is like this. I'm pretty sure it's not. It doesn't say colors anywhere. So it's most likely to be a black and white version. Another way that you can find out is probably onto the you think it's colored? Oh wow, they might be colored then. Well, if it's colored and he hasn't put that it's color, I think he made a mistake. Oh, this is a full color edition. He was probably doing a color before. You see what you find out something very interesting here. He was probably, this is a different cover probably from last year, as you can see. And I don't think this is nice, but it's not as nice as the other one, which looks more professional. He also this was full color edition. I don't think now it's a full color edition anymore. This is already a different cover. Look at that. It doesn't say full cover edition, full color. So I believe this guy started off in color, and then he realized how much expensive that was, which was this one, full color edition, and then he changed it to black and white. Well, we're going to explore that a little bit more. So this tells me that it's in black and white now. It was in color, it's not in color anymore. Interesting, hey? So let's have a look how much is making with this submit. We submit that one, done. Right, $7.36, and this is black and white. Imagine if it was color, it must have been like $3. That's why it changed that to make more money. $7.36, we said, by 31. $7.36. 7.36 by 31 is making roughly a day $228, which is per month, generally speaking, $6,800 a month with one book. What do you think? I consider this successful. I like it. So it's doing well. It can definitely do better. If he's going to bring his rating up, his rating's not good at all from my perspective. He has to be more from the 4.6 upwards. Not there. I'm not a big fan of this. Now, what did he do right? The cover is very good. We could see a previous cover in the image, and this is something that gives you an idea of what you could do as well. Like if you put out a book and it's not performing very well, it might be a cover. And this is what he did, this guy. He changed the cover. It's totally different from the previous one. Only the color pattern is similar. He put 2025 edition, which is very nice. It went from color to black and white. Smart move. And it might be also one of the reasons why it's got this low rating anyway, or maybe the lack of pictures. We're going to have a look at it now anyway. So, is making good money though, but it could make way better. Like 21.53 and his price right. First of all, I will do 21.99 and not 21.53. But also, probably, it's also the time to put the price up a little bit as well. Let's have a look at the title. HVAC Bible, 10 in 1. The Ultimate Beginner Guide. So, pretty specific. I like it. Straightforward. Mastering residential and commercial systems. Set up to advanced troubleshooting. Practical maintenance, energy efficiency, and career insights. So, it's very specific, and it combines a couple of things together. Like this is for you, a guy that you want to do some homeworks at home, practical maintenance, or even having a shot to a career like this. So mastering residential and commercial system, very nice. Now description. Let's have a look inside. Pretty good. I like it. A lot of emotion going on here. Do you feel overwhelmed by complexities of HVAC system, which is probably, he did the buyer persona very well, this guy. He's probably thinking, people looking at those things and they're like, oh, geez, what I'm going to be doing? I need to call somebody now to get this sorted. No, you want to do it yourself? Are you anxious about the high, that's exactly my next cost of maintenance and repair. That's exactly what I'll be thinking. I'm a homeowner, and when I look around, there's something to do. I'm thinking, oh, geez, how much is going to cost me? That's fantastic buyer persona. Or perhaps you're contemplating a career. So this is also for you. It's got two targets people. Homeowner like me that are pretty useless at DIY, but they're willing to dive their hands deep into something, or somebody that wants to start a new career and knows nothing about it. So pretty good. I like it. So 100 with over 150 visual aid and comprehensive problem solving approaches. This is fantastic. Demystify HVAC system, making them accessible and less intimidating. So that means that in a common knowledge of people, they thinking that this is too much stuff to be dealt with. It's not like there's too much component. I won't be if I'm not an expert. I don't want to even touch that thing. And this book is going to allow you to do that. So description, very nice. I love it. Very good. Let's go and have a look at the price. So price tag. Let's have a look. Let me take this out. This is a smart tool that will allow you to see all his. So at some point it was like 27.58. Yeah, then it went down 22.01. So all this jump in price, I'm not sure if it was a smart move to do. It went 19.38. Now it's bringing it up. Do you know what I mean? I'll keep it more of a consistent, and when you change it for higher price, not for lower price. Amazon don't like when you change your price from a higher price to a lower price. They want to make profit too, guys. So let's have a look at his BSR in the last 90 days. So he's doing pretty well now, and it's always been ranking pretty good. It's always been ranking pretty good, it looks like. Look, I mean, this is a profitable keyword, definitely. Look at this. I mean, look, it's always been selling very good. It's doing very even better now, but it's always been doing very good. You see that? So this is an indicator that this book is doing well. So A plus content. Nice. Not bad at all. I like a little bit more sharp colors, but very good. I think most likely this is from what it was, the book it was, and now it's not like this anymore on the inside. I think the colors are not inside, but this could be the Kindle. These are okay. Look, this is a no-no, guys. Imagine you see these small so this is not readable from an old person. This you have to imagine a lot of people statistically people buys from mobile. I don't really like from mobile. I don't really like buying from mobile. I never do that. I always use my computer. But you have to think the majority of people statistically they buy them from mobile. They won't be able to read this. They won't be even bothered. They want to see something like enhanced diagnostic stability. Great. Don't even bother to put this stuff there. Either you do something visual or otherwise don't do it. This is a good tip that I give you. It's like think about mobile all the time. Think mobile, mobile, mobile. In UK there is a thing about think bike. When you go on a car, there's a sticker that they want people to think about motorcyclists. So check your mirrors and make sure. And they making these big stickers to put at the back of your car saying think bike, think motorcycle all the time. So you're not going to create too much problem for people or risking to injure them. And this is the same thing. Think mobile. Every time you do something like this, especially A plus content, think mobile. Think about somebody that is not reading very well. Maybe he's on his 50s, 40s, 50s, 60s. Is like, he's doing this with his eyes. Okay. So that looks good though. They're not bad. I like them. Just I wouldn't have put that. And then reviews. Reviews are not great. So probably a buyer persona here. If you want to enter into this keyword, you want to read what they're saying. Like this one, the wording sounds too much like ChatGPT. I ran through the AI checker and it came back like 90%. So you know this is complaining that this has been done by an AI generated website. So I have been doing this technical score mediocre. So I had to return this was terrible. This is not a Bible of any subject. It is more a somewhat organized list of defined terms, which can be found by Google. So you see, this is going to help you to create your book. Who wrote this positive reviews? Useless book for several reasons. Pretend to be a Bible but doesn't explain refrigeration cycle. So if I'm gonna do one, I'm just gonna crack on into the refrigeration cycle big time, so nobody can say this. Doesn't really explain how a typically HVAC works. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna put in the book exactly how it works. So you know, lack of visual. For every 10 page of solid text, there are a couple of pictures. So more pictures. They want more pictures, dude. This book is supposed to be read by complete beginners like me. It's hard to understand and new topics with no pictures or diagram. So I'm doing this book. I'm gonna put more pictures, more diagrams, but it's probably gonna be in black and white. And I'm gonna explain this refrigeration cycle, how it works properly, and if I do it myself or if with some help from some tools, or if I give it to a ghostwriter, I'll make sure that in the briefing I'm gonna tell him that, and then I really explain how typical HVAC works. Do you know? This is another one. It's talk book. Doesn't provide instruction how to use tools and do mechanics. That's another thing I'm going to put on. You know, this is very important to do your buyer persona. So anyway, nonetheless, this guy is making more than $6,000 a month. It can be improved, yes, but it's not doing that bad. What I would do, I will improve this section, the ratings, the reviews. To do that, you can also come to our website. We could help you with that. But anyway, I'm not here to say that. I'm just here to give you a perspective. Let's have a look at his competition. Let's have a look at this one. This is not doing bad at all. 28,000. Pretty good. He could do way better. This cover is not great at all. Look, first of all, you see that yellow on the left hand side. That's not professional. Why'd you do that? This including bonus in PDF. That's not nice as well. It doesn't look great. Also, the color, that red with the yellow. Yellow, it seems like to be a winning pattern, but the red, it doesn't look good on this from my perspective. Him as well has got good amount of reviews, but they're not great. So it's something to be improved here. Now, the title and the subtitle is not too bad of this one, I have to say. And this is not too bad as well. So packet with 150 editors, diagram and charts, you know. So like he did a better job probably with photos and diagrams, according to what he's saying, from fundamental to advanced troubleshooting. Interesting. I like that. So A plus. What? He hasn't got any A plus. He hasn't got any A plus. He's selling like this without any A plus. Look at this. this tells you this what this tells you that there's definitely a market for this. So A plus are very important. I'm saying this all the time. Every time you walk into a physical library, you want to buy a book or a magazine or anything, what do? You just take it and you just open it. You scroll it through. You just go and have a look at what's inside, and that's your equivalent of your A plus. If you don't put your A plus, my friend, look at you. You're doing 28,000 with a better cover, which your cover is not the best cover I ever seen in my life, and some nice A plus. You could go down easy to 10,000 of BSR and sell way more. Also, you could bring this price, 19.95, up to 21.99 or something, and you see a big increase. So yes, guys, this is definitely a good keyword to play on. This is your direct competitor. Let's have a look at the others. So this is your man. You want to beat this guy, 7,000. But it seems like it's not too difficult by looking at this guy. He's got a 28,000 and he published roughly a year and a half ago. So it's probably been, this is very good as well. Look, I like this one. Let's have a quick look at this. Let's have a look at this. This is another self-publisher like me and you. Look. Yep, independently published. So he's doing 60,000. What he can do better here? This cover is not too bad. I think this blue, it should be a little bit lighter to create more contrast between the yellow and the blue. You're like pale blue, like the pale blue dot. Is anybody reference to Carl Sagan? Anybody get the reference? Comment and leave a comment below. Carl Sagan. But anyway, so this is nice. Slash the bill at the end. Look at this. Very nice. The complete step-by-step guide to heating, ventilation, air conditioning, maintenance, and troubleshooting to become expert, and slash the bill. This is a call to action. Very nice. Do you need to repair your air conditioner? This is beautiful. Pretty good. So why is only 63,000? It can improve a couple of things. This cover, there's a couple of elements that it could improve. Although it just improved, it just changed it because it says 2025 edition. You can always change your cover, guys. Look, there you go. This is what I'm talking about. You see this color? You want this color, this bluette here, this pale blue, onto the cover. You know, it will make more, but nice content here. Look at that. These are better A+ than the other guy. Can you see it? Very nice. These editorial reviews, I'm not a big fan. I wouldn't do it, to be fair, if I was you, but hey, personal preference. And then it's got a video review. Very nice. That's good. Video reviews always help. So he's doing pretty well. I'm sure he can improve and he can go better. He's got some image. See all the photos. There's not many image, but this tells you that is a black and white book. So save me a ton. Very nice. So yeah. There is room on this keyword, guys. Take this example and do something in between these guys. This is your main competitor. Is doing pretty good. It's 7,000. Is doing more than $6,000 a month regularly every month just with one book. Then you got this guy here, which is doing is doing okay, 63,000, but it can go down easy, way half of that BSR easy. So very nice as well. I think there is room for improvement. This one is doing extremely well as well. It's 28,000 BSR. You know how much money is making as well. You can use these two tools to to find out. But what I'm saying is, he's doing this with this shit cover. I'm sorry for my French, but this cover is not great. And there's a lack of professionalism there. Look at that on the left-hand side, that yellow line. What's that, man? What, I mean, how on earth can you do that? I don't like that. Also, is the one we have. Yeah, he hasn't got A plus, and he's managed to make this number. Imagine that. So what else you got? Look at this guy. It wants to is a wannabe. I want to be famous. I want to be good, but his cover is awful. You can tell yourself. I don't need to tell you. And it's 400,000. But I'm pretty sure if this guy it comes up with big reviews, more reviews, like instead 14, he goes over 50 and then over 100 reviews, and he create a better cover, and he changed this title, which is awful. The ultimate, never do this title like this with capital letters like that. That's not good at all. Also this, what's this? Look at that. That's not good. But that's the reason why he's got 400,000. So these are your competition. Look, this one is not great. You can see these two covers are not great, is it? And that's one of the reasons why they're not performing very well. But this is it's a very nice profitable keyword. So I will definitely publish on this 100%, and it won't take me much to beat these guys. So I'm definitely gonna get in between this 28,000 and this 63,000, and then improve it and hit the bestseller, which is this guy, which is, guess what, a self-publisher, just like you. Okay, so take inspiration from these books, and this is a profitable keywords that you want to publish on it. Okay. If this video was helpful, you know what to do. Please like, subscribe, and comment. Most importantly, apply what you learn, what you've seen. Take inspiration. In the comments, please tell me which aspect you want me to dive deep next time. Maybe marketing, design, market research. Just let me know. We talked about Carl Sagan. Do you want me to dive deep into Carl Sagan? I'm joking. So a super greeting to everyone. See you all in the next analysis. And remember, please, self-publishing. Either you do it well or just don't be bothered. Don't be a hobbyist. Okay? Thank you. Bye-bye.